Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your Tokyo Godfather here, Mr. Mark Antimate, speaking, the pontiff of Japanese whiskey. Let's get right into it. Alright, so today I'm going to be giving my review over the essence of Suntory Whisky Yamazaki Distillery Golden Promise. This is a new release from the Suntory Yamazaki Distillery that is in the series of the essence of Suntory Whiskey lineup. And so far there have been 5 series of this, where this is the 5th series. Now, I got a few notes here in front of me. I'm going to go ahead and read this, and I'm going to show you some video of this at the same time. But if you guys want to know what Golden Promise is a widely cultivated and used barley in Scotland from the late 60s to early 80s. And it was supplanted in the year 1980 by a newer barley called Triumph, due to having a higher alcohol per ton transfer rate of about 10 to 20 tons of spirit over Golden Promise. But today, the Golden Promise variety of barley is partly produced and seldom used. This whiskey, personally, right here, it's not a flavor that I'd reach for, but as bad as it sounds, when I get to my tasting notes, it's tolerable and really isn't bad. It's a very experimental taste in this day and age, going back to something old, and it's complex in a sense. And I probably call it that because I can't find the right words to describe it, really. Looking around at the bottle and the packaging, the product's label design is based on the image of the Chinese character for wheat. And the whiskey was distilled back in 2009, and it has been aged in American oak for 11 years. All right, now I'm going to give you guys my tasting notes along with some other pertinent information. This is the stuff that you've probably been waiting for. On the nose, it has a strong, grainy aroma, hay-like smell to it. And the palate is a very unusual, obscure taste. It's fainty, plastic, and a bit medicine-like. And the finish is very similar to the palate, but also it chews like dried fruit, like a dried papaya or something like that. It lingers around after time, so it does stay with you. The color is a very bright golden color. It comes in at 53% alcohol by volume. It's from the Yamazaki Distillery. And the retail price on this is not what it's going for in the aftermarket or anything like that. But the retail price that Suntory slaps on it is 8,000 Japanese yen before tax for a 500 milliliter size bottle. It was released on August 31st of 2021. And as far as I know, this one is kind of only floating around in Japan at some bars, and maybe a few consumers can get it here and there. But overall, I don't think that this whiskey is really necessary. Stay tuned for when I do my review over the very next one that came out alongside it, the essence of Suntory Whisky Yamazaki Distillery Islay Peated Malt, where I talk about the reasons why I don't think that this was necessary. But it's like an experimental release, but I feel it was just very unnecessary to release this one. It's just kind of a waste of time. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching. Salute to you wherever you may be out in the world. Make sure that you guys drink responsibly, and as always, you guys know what to do. Keep it classy.